Republicans in Texas are reportedly sounding the alarm that President Trump could lose the state in 2020, but how realistic is that possibility? Hey, everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Headline from the Washington Examiner: Texas Republicans fear that Trump could lose the state in 2020. Texas GOP Chairman James Dickey has delivered the message to the Trump campaign, the RNC, GOP donors, and activists in the state. Nationally, Republican operatives and donors have historically taken Texas for granted and directed their financial and organization muscle to more competitive regions. Separately, Senator John Cornyn of Texas, up for re-election next year, has spoken with the new RNC co-chairman, Tommy Hicks, a Lone Star State native, about the concerns that Trump could lose the state. So, all right, it's a big article on whether or not the president could lose Texas, and if Texas does go blue, that's it. It's over. Democrats are going to win the White House, and it's going to be really, really bad for Republicans near term and long term. But I think that this is taking into account the worst case scenario. I visited with Matt Makoviak on my radio show on Tuesday, and we talked about this. I agree with what he had to say, that if the worst case scenario plays out, Republican turnout is low, Democrats are hyped up, sure. Absolutely. Republicans could lose the state of Texas. However, if Republicans turn out, and in particular here in West Texas, the West Texas firewall, the red firewall shows up, then Republicans really have nothing to fret about. For Republicans, though, it's about turnout. And while we are still more than a year away from the election, we can say this is going to depend on turnout. Republicans will have to get out and vote. Trump supporters will have to get out and vote. Conservatives, moderate Republicans will all have to get out and vote. If I had to take a wild guess, I think the Democrats are going to nominate someone who is very far to the left, and that is going to really force the hand of Republicans to get out and vote. Somebody who is very far left, a damn near socialist, is probably going to get the nomination for the Democrats. That'll fire up the Republicans. Even if they're not in love with Donald Trump, they would much rather have Donald Trump in the White House than a Kamala Harris or a Elizabeth Warren or a Bernie Sanders. Believe me on that. I don't think Texas is going to go blue in the next election. It could happen, but I wouldn't place any money on those chances. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Have a great day.